of first B.C.A. Please recite the holy verses of Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لولا أن تداركه نعمة من ربه لنبذ بالأراء وهو مذموم فاجتباه ربه فجعله من الصالحين وإن يكاد الذين كفروا ليغلقونك بأبصارهم لما سمعوا الذكر ويقولون إنه لمجنون وما هو إلا ذكر للعالمين. صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Mr. Adnan. I request our IQAC Coordinator, Dr. P. Mohamed Vaseem Sahib, to give the welcome address.
Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to one and all present here. And at the outset, I welcome all of you for today's special lecture on gender equity organized by the IQAC office of the college. And before I deem it an honor for proposing today's welcome address, at the outset I welcome our most respected principal sir, Dr. Sajid Sahib, who has taken the initiative and who is the backbone for all college activities and all functions which are being organized in our college. I thank you, sir, for your ever supporting and the support for organizing this function. I now thank the organizers of this function, the HODs of Urdu Department, Dr. Yasir sir, the HOD of Tamil Department, Dr. Tamim Mansur sir, and the HOD of English Department, Munaf sir, who have taken great efforts in organizing today's function. I welcome all the staff of the Tamil Department who are here in and helping and giving a helping hand in the smooth function of this function. I now welcome our special invitee and chief guest and resource person for today's meet on gender equity, Madam Dr. B. Sasireka from the Department of Commerce of Wome'S College. So Wome'S College is also coming under the umbrella of our management. So she is coming from the sister concern, sister college, and I thank you, ma'am, for accepting our invitation and for your instant response. At last, I would like to welcome all the students for whom this special week has been organized. Before I conclude, I want to share some information about the International Women's Day, for which this function has been organized. So the International Women's Day falls on March 8th, and today we are celebrating on 10th March because Sunday was a holiday for us. So this International Women's Day is celebrated throughout the world on March 8th to highlight the contributions of women in society, at the place of work, and in all spheres of their life. So women are very important in all walks of life. But the world today is dominated by men, and women have to struggle, face many problems in their day-to-day life, in getting education, in getting employment, in settling in life, they come across numerous problems, numerous hurdles, which we have to recognize and we have to help them. Therefore, the key takeaway from this meet is that from today onwards, we as male counterparts, we have to help women in as many ways as we can. We have to help our mothers in home, we have to help our sisters, we have to help all the women who are facing some problem while traveling in the bus or going in a train. And wherever we see them, we have to honor them, we have to give respect to them. That is the most important thing. We have to respect women, and we must try to alleviate their problems, their sufferings. With these few words, I thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Vaseem sir. I request Dr. Vaseem sir to present a memento to our president of the function, Dr. S.A. Sajid sir, principal of our college. I request our honorable principal to present a memento to our chief guest, Dr. B.C.A, Head Department of Commerce, MEMS Women's College. Thanks a lot, sir. I request our honorable principal to deliver the presidential address.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Illustrious dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, dear colleagues and my dear student friends. Though ours is a men's college, so celebrate women's, what is the need to have a Women's Day celebration in our college? We don't have women in the campus, but we have women everywhere. As rightly said by our HOD, Dr. P. Mohamed Vaseem, first women that we cannot forget in our life is our mother, who does a lot of sacrifice to us. Because of him, we are here in this world. So therefore, first give priority to our mother, then come sisters. Then when we come across, when we travel, we have to travel along with women's. At that time, we should try to imbibe the love and affection towards the people who are traveling with us. Then you may come across, after some time, you are supposed to work along with women's, and afterwards you are having sisters in your house. Then you are going to have a better off after some time. All these things, so we are supposed to understand, and we should know the importance of women. நார்மலாக நான் சொல்கிறது, ஏதோ ஒரு வீட்டுக்கு போயிட்டு இல்லை ஒரு ரூமில் தங்கி இருக்கிற இடத்துல அங்கே விமன்ஸ் இல்லைன்னா அதோடைய நிலைமை எப்படி இருக்கும்னு நாங்கள் பார்த்தோம். When we enter into your home, when there is no women in that home, we can understand that is no women is there. By just seeing the atmosphere, you cannot find the cleanness. Everything will be disturbed. துணி ஒரு பக்கம் இருக்கும், புக் ஒரு பக்கம் இருக்குன்னா இங்கே வீட்டில் யாரும் பெண்கள் இல்லைன்னு அர்த்தம். So, அந்த அளவுக்கு they are having dedication. We should understand the role played by women in every walks of our life. So, we are very much grateful to the Madam Head Department of Commerce from MEMS College, Dr. Sajid Sahib. She has accepted our invitation and he is going to give a special lecture on the importance of women. Definitely, it will be very much interesting. So I take this opportunity to thank the organizers for having brought up this program in our campus. Thank you.
And dear students, our chief guest, Dr. P. Sasireka, she did his diploma in electric and electronic engineering. Afterward, she switched over to B.Com from Annamalai University and M.Com from Annamalai University, MPhil from Thiruvalur University and PhD from Manoramane Sundarmar University, Tirunelveli. She is a native of Madurai. She put more than a decade of teaching collegiate experience, and she is now heading the Department of Commerce and as well as the Director of IQAC of Wome'S College. I request our chief guest to please give the special address.
Good morning to all gathered here. At the outset, I would like to thank the management, our principal, Dr. Sajid Sahib, IQAC Director, Dr. Mohamed Vaseem, and Program Director, Dr. Mohamed Vaseem, for giving me this opportunity. Today's session on gender equity, a topic that has gained a significant attention and importance in recent years. As we gather here today, we are reminded that gender equity is not just a social justice, but an essential component of achieving sustainable development, economic growth, and social well-being for all. When we think about gender equity, it is easy to think of it as distant, abstract goal, something we hope to achieve someday. But the truth is, it is a call to action for today. It is about creating a world where everyone, regardless of gender, has the same opportunities to succeed, thrive, and contribute to society. Now let's take a moment to think about how far we have come. We have seen women lead countries, break barriers in science and technology, and stand at the forefront of social movements. We have seen men as the advocates for equality and organizations that are transforming their workplace culture to be more inclusive and supportive. But here is the hard truth. Even with these milestones, gender inequality remains deeply ingrained in our system, whether it is in the workplace or in education or in our homes. As we explore the important subject today, we'll discuss the progress made, the obstacles that remains, and most importantly, the action we all can take. Every small action can make a difference. Now let us start with the presentation. Shall I continue? So before that, first of all, I would like to give you the difference between equality and equity. Gender equality and gender equity. These two concepts are used interchangeably, but they don't mean the same thing. Gender equality means that everyone, regardless of their gender, should have the same power, same rules, and same opportunities. But gender equity, it recognizes that different genders have different needs. So the different needs should be addressed. Therefore, that the people require different treatments and measures to achieve equal outcomes. Finally, what is gender equity? Gender equity ensures fairness by addressing different needs and eliminating barriers. Here, three things are included, three main concepts. One is fairness, and another one is addressing different needs, and the third one is eliminating barriers. Here, what does fairness means? Fairness means giving everyone what they need to succeed, rather than treating everyone the same. Fairness recognizes that different people face different challenges. So they may need different kinds of supports to have an equal opportunity. Here look at first slide please. Here look at this picture. The three students, they want to see a game over a tall fence, but they are not in an equal height. Here, fairness is not giving equal size of stool to all. They must give different sizes of stool as fairness, because then only they can see equally. So fairness is giving everyone what they need to succeed. Instead of giving equally, they need what they need. They must provide what they need to succeed. And second concept is addressing different needs. As I told, society has historically given different roles and responsibilities to different genders. For example, men were seen as breadwinners, and often women were seen as a homemaker. But it leads to disparities. Women, non-binary people, and even men face many challenges that need to be addressed differently. In some countries, fewer girls attend schools because due to the safety concerns or household responsibilities. Here, the girls' problems is to be addressed by giving safe transportation, scholarship, or flexible school hours. In some cases, men often face societal pressures to suppress emotions. Their needs can be addressed by promoting mental health resources. So, people face different challenges that need to be addressed differently. The third thing is barriers. There are many barriers out there. Barriers can be social, cultural, economic, or institutional. Gender-based discrimination in workplaces like salary gap, pay gap, or promotion, then limited access to education for certain genders, cultural biases that restrict career choices, that too based on gender, and stereotypes about who should do household works and who should do professional works, or some of the barriers that to be eliminated to maintain equity. From this, it is very clear that equity begins from the acknowledgement that not everyone starts from the same place. So equity is an essential step towards equality. Next slide. Yes. So here there are many misconceptions about gender equity. So here few of common misconceptions about gender equity. Gender equity is not about favoring one gender over another. Some people believe that gender equity only helps women or gives them an unfair advantage. But in reality, gender equity ensures fairness for all genders. By addressing their challenges, gender equity is not just about supporting women. It benefits men, women, and non-binary individuals too. Imagine that there is a classroom where both boys and girls are given the same opportunity to participate in activities. But some students may need a different, some students have different needs. For example, girls in a class may need extra support in science classes because historically girls haven't had a chance as many opportunities in studying science as boys. So they would provide extra resources or any extra supports so that they can have the same chances to succeed. Not because girls are being favored, but because they need extra help to overcome barriers that might have held them back in the place. This is not about giving one gender an advantage, but about leveling the playing field. Giving advantage to one gender is a leveling of playing field for that everyone, regardless of gender, has an equal opportunity to succeed. In many cases, girls require more targeted help due to historical and cultural disadvantages. As society progress and gender equity achieved, the need for such targeted support may reduce. The second aspect is gender equity benefits everyone, not just women. Gender equity is often seen as a women issue, but it helps all genders. Gender equity creates a fairer, more inclusive society where both men and women have equal opportunities. For example, when women are encouraged to pursue careers in leadership or technology, it brings fresh perspectives that improve creativity and productivity for everyone. Men also benefits as sharing responsibilities at home leads to healthier, more balanced lives. Overall, gender equity fosters a stronger and more prosperous community for all. It is not just about helping one gender, but ensuring equal opportunities for all to succeed. Moreover, gender equity in home, like sharing household chores and parenting equally, benefits men too. Men who are responsibilities at home have more time for personal activities, professional growth, and better mental health, just like women. Then gender equity benefits everyone when gender equity is achieved. Women benefit from equal opportunity to thrive. Men benefit for a balanced, healthier environment at home and in workplace. Society benefits from the unique contribution, ideas, and talents of everyone. Creating a stronger, more prospective communities, gender equity helps. Then gender equity doesn't mean men lose opportunities. Something that giving women and other marginalized genders more chances take away opportunities from men. But in reality, gender equity expands opportunities for everyone by removing barriers. In some societies, girls have historically been kept out of education. For them, providing an opportunity like free bus pass and scholarship scheme for girls to go to school and pursue career in the field like science and technology. And business doesn't, and even in business also, it doesn't take anything away from boys. It ensures that all young people, regardless of gender, have the chance to develop their talents and contribute to society, which benefits everyone in the long run. This slide shows the global gender inequality today. There are many global inequalities are there. Here are some of them. First, gender pay gap. What is gender pay gap? Gender pay gap refers to the difference in earning between women and men for the same work. For the same work, their earning is different. It is result of various factors. This may be the cause of various factors like discrimination or occupational segregation, etc. Here, women they earn 16% less than men globally. And education disparities. So education disparities means unequal access to education. 130 million of girls are out of school due to educational disparities. This is influenced by factors like gender bias and poverty and lack of infrastructures. Then underrepresentation in leadership. Only 25% of parliamentarians are women, and only 29% of senior management roles worldwide are held by women. Then violence against women. One in 3 women face violence. It is rooted in social norms and power imbalances. Child marriage. 20 million girls are married before the age of 18 each year. These are all the globally gender inequality exists today. Why gender equity is important? Why it is important? It is very important to create a fair and just society. In a society where women face higher rates of domestic violences and are often discouraged from speaking up due to cultural norms. To address this, local organizations and the governments, they must implement so many policies that provide a support to women. This is not just helping women, this is about creating a more just society for everyone. Like Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao scheme. The scheme was launched by Government of India. This program promotes education and empowerment for girls. It is aiming to correct gender imbalances and ensure equal opportunities. Do you know that Ireland ranked the most gender equal country in the world. It has equal pay laws and strong parental leave policies for both men and women. This is leading a more balanced society. Then gender equity ensures mutual respect and understanding. When people understand gender equity, they respect different roles, choices and perspectives. It helps to build a strong relationship at work, home and in communities. Gender sensitization programs in schools and colleges are introduced to change the mindsets of young age. It helps boys and girls are growing up with mutual respect and understanding. The He and She campaign, I know you all are very well about that. The He and She campaign by the United Nations that encourages men to support gender equity. It is leading to more workplaces where women and men are treated with equal respects. Gender equity helps to reduce gender-based discriminations and violence. Gender equity promotes equal rights and discourages discriminations. Why then gender discriminations and violence persists? Because of cultural norms and stereotypes, lack of legal protection, and economic inequality are the causes of creating a gender discrimination and violences in the world. In India, several initiatives have been launched to combat gender-based discrimination and violences. For example, Nirbhaya Fund. The fund has been used for creating a better infrastructure such as installing CCTV camera, setting up women-leading safety helplines, and providing better training for police officers to handle cases of sexual violence and harassment. Then gender equity leads to better social and economic outcomes for all. The World Economic Forum found that countries with gender equity like Sweden and Canada have stronger economies because they utilize the skills and talents of all people, not just men. How a student can promote gender equity? The student can challenge gender stereotypes and biases. Many schools and colleges are breaking gender norms by encouraging boys to take up cooking and household management, while girls are encouraging to pursue career in STEM. More girls are enrolling IITs due to special supernumerary seats, showing that gender stereotypes in education are fading, and respect and support people of all genders. Students should respect and support people of all gender by treating everyone equally and kindly. It is important to stand up against bullying or jokes that make fun of someone's genders. By being a respectful and encouraging students can help create safe, welcoming environment for everyone. In Kerala schools introduced a gender-neutral uniforms which promote inclusivity and comfort. This step eliminates gender-based dress codes and ensures that students are treated equally. Then speak up against gender discrimination and unfair treatment. Speaking up against gender discrimination and unfair treatment is crucial for creating an inclusive and just society. So the Me Too movement In Indian colleges, the students are using social media to expose harassment and discrimination in education. The final thing, the student yourself, educate yourself and others on gender equity. How to educate? Education is the first step towards change. When students learn about gender issues, they can challenge unfair practices and promote equalities. How a student can educate themselves and others? Attend many gender equity programs, gender sensitization programs, read books, watch documentaries, and follow experts. Use social media to spread awareness. Example, #MeToo and #See4Change movements in India encourage both men and women to speak about gender equity. So discuss about gender issues in colleges. Volunteer for gender equity programs. Education is power. When students read, discuss and spread awareness about gender issues that help challenge stereotypes and create a fairer world. From this I conclude my speech. Gender equity among students is not just a lofty ideal. It's a powerful force that can transform challenges and society. Imagine a world where every student, regardless of gender, feel free to chase their passion, break barriers, break boundaries, and pursue their dreams without fear of judgment and limitations. As students, we hold the key to this future by challenging stereotypes, supporting each other, and creating a culture of respect and opportunity. You become the change makers. You can reshape the world. The power to create a fair, inclusive, and equal society lies in your hands. So let's work together, break down barriers, and make gender equity not just a goal, but a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. I request program coordinator, convener, Dr. M. Tamim Mansoor sir, to propose a vote of thanks.
பாசம் சுமந்தவள் தங்கையாகிறாள், உணர்வு புரிந்தவள் தோழியாகிறாள், நேசம் புரிந்தவள் மனைவியாகிறாள், உயிரை சுமந்தவள் தாயாகிறாள். அனைவருக்கும் மார்ச் 8 சர்வதேச மகளிர் தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். மங்கையராய் பிறப்பதற்கே நல்ல மாதவம் செய்திடல் வேண்டும் அம்மா என்ற ஒப்பற்ற வரிகளுக்கு சொந்தக்காரர் கவிமணி தேசிக விநாயகம் பிள்ளையை இந்நன்னாளில் நான் நினைவு கூறுகிறேன். இந்த சர்வதேச மகளிர் தினத்தினுடைய நோக்கமே பெண்களை போற்றுவதும் பெண்களுக்குரிய முக்கியத்துவத்தை உணர்வதுமே முக்கியமான காரணமாகிறது. 1920ஆம் ஆண்டு ரஷ்யாவிலே நடைபெற்ற ஒரு பெண்கள் போராட்டம்தான், அதிலும் குறிப்பாக அலெக்சாண்ட்ரா கேலண்ட்ரா என்ற ஒரு பெண்மணி ஆணுக்கு நிகரான ஊதியம் கிடைக்க வேண்டும் என்ற ஒரு உரிமை போராட்டத்திற்காக இதை முன்னெடுத்து செல்கின்றார். அந்த போராட்டத்தினுடைய முடிவில்தான் ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டும், அதாவது குறிப்பாக 1975ஆவது ஆண்டு முதல் இந்த சர்வதேச மகளிர் தினம் மார்ச் 8ஆம் நாள் ஆண்டுதோறும் கொண்டாடப்படுகிறது. மனுநூட்கள் பெண்களை இழிவுபடுத்தினாலும் திருக்குறள் பெண்களை கௌரவப்படுத்துகிறது. அதிலும் குறிப்பாக மிகப்பெரிய ஒப்பற்ற வரியான பெண்ணின் பெருந்தக்க யாவுளர் என்ற ஒரு ஒப்பற்ற வரி. இந்த உலகில் பெண்ணை விட ஒரு உயர்வான ஒரு பொருள் வேறு எதுவும் கிடையாது என்று வள்ளுவர் பிரகடனப்படுத்துகிறார். ஒரு அழகான குரலில் ஒரு பெண்ணுக்குரிய கடமைகளை வலியுறுத்தி சொல்லும் போது, தற்காத்து தற்கொண்டான் பேணி தகை சான்ற சொற்காத்து சோர்விலால் பெண் என்று போற்றுகின்றார். ஒரு பெண்ணானவள் தன்னை காத்து கொள்ள வேண்டும், தன்னுடைய உறவுகளை காக்க வேண்டும். இவை எல்லாவற்றிற்கும் மேலாக